My love, we used to move you. My love was always on your mind. Now you just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. You don't need to tell me that you already let go. My love, my love. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. Your hands, they're fine without me. Your lips don't care if I come back. I was your favorite flavor. When did I lose my taste? Funny how time can change us. I think you used to crave my love, my love. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. I guess we lost the magic. Got to break the habit. I can tell you're giving me up. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more.
Jose Cruz, fresh off an incredible series, is ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Somerset Patriots and the Richmond Flying Squirrels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's the third baseman, Jose Cruz. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here.
Let's go, kid.
Line drive for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Batting fourth, the designated.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. The batter now, Ernesto Martinez Jr.
Hey, on the ropes. Drive him in. Let's go. Here we go.
At the belt, kicks and delivers. In the air to left center. And it falls. Coming around third. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single. And they lead by 2.
The first baseman, Tyler.
Digging in for the Patriots, Tyler Hardman. Runner edging away at second base. Swing and a tapper. There's one. Coming up to the dish now for Somerset, Braden Shoemate. The pitch gets away. Flips it. The tag, out. Major props to the catcher there. Recovered well after the ball got pretty far away and threw him out trying to advance.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Cruz.
We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. And the count 1-2. What a take with 2 strikes. Backed off the plate that time. That'll back him up a bit. Two outs and nobody aboard. Started after it, tried to hold up, and a look to first. No swing, says Patrick Johnson. The 3-2 pitch. And that's a walk. That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. Next up for the Patriots, Ernesto Martinez Jr. The 2-2, runner on the go. Grounder to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. One left. Go-ahead run on base. Now the third baseman, Jose Cruz. Cruz, 22 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings and jolts one to left. That one's back there, and it's off the top of the wall. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bag. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. And next, the cleanup hitter, Ernesto Martinez Jr. Now the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, but blocked. This pitch popped up. And that's that. 2 outs, runner on first base. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gavin Keelan. On the ground to third. Loves it on the dive to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Sharp reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning. One out and a runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Jose Cruz. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Chopped left side. Sabalas. That's out number 2. Cruz digs in now, playing with the lead.
Third baseman, Jose Cruz.
Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. He hits a fly to center. Cohen settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down. First and second, 2 outs. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, Maldonado. Skies this one to center. Avina settles underneath it. And that's the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. At the plate,
Batting
Jose
third, the
Cruz.
third baseman,
Really
Jose
strong hitting performance
Cruz.
recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Fly ball, left field. Bravo, moving under this one. And makes the catch.
Batting fourth.
Bottom of the first, stepping to the plate next for Richmond, Sabine Sabalas. Chop to third, Cruz. That's the first out. 2 outs and a runner
Now
at
batting.
first. Jose
baseman,
Cruz
Jose
getting ready to hit. Fly to
Cruz.
left the first time. Far inside, nearly clipped the batter. That'll back him up a bit. Out towards left center. Bravo on the move to the alley. Gets there. Got it. 2 gone and the bases
Now batting,
loaded.
the right
Digging in
fielder,
for the
number
Flying
9,
Squirrels, Jonah
Jonah
Cox.
Cox.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball, base hit. 1 run comes in. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut
right
down,
there.
and that ends the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. 3 innings in the books in this one. Richmond with the lead, 1-0. Cruz steps in now with a pickup opportunity. 2 outs with a runner out there in scoring position. Palma, the runner at third. Castillo on at second with 2 away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's
Ball, that's off
inside.
the plate.
And the count, 1-2. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. In the air to left center. Bravo on the move to the gap. And that retires the side. 2 away, the possible go-ahead run at first. Cruz in
Inside,
now,
ball 1.
takes ball 1 off the plate.
Ball
This
2.
patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That one is smoked, right field. Gets there to make the play, a nice run and grab. Bottom of the 7th, Jake Holton now at the plate. To third, Cruz. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Zach Morgan.
Cruz steps in with the go-ahead run in scoring position. A huge chance here to take the lead. In the air, right field, Cox gets under it. And there's 2 down. One out and a runner at second. Here's the left fielder, Damian Bravo. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left, Cruz. Slings to first. Only 1 out remaining. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, Trevor Cohen. In the air to left center. And the Flying Squirrels walk this one off. They take the win in extra innings. Jose Cruz is getting ready to go. So 2 down. Jose Cruz, the next to hit. On fire at the dish lately. 10 hits in the last 5 games.
Ball 1.
This pitch misses. Ball 2. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. That's a sneaky pitch right there, down 2-0. A lot of hitters will sit fastball in that count, so a changeup can be extra effective. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks him down to 1 challenge left. 2 outs, bases empty. This one in the air to right. CO moving under it and makes the catch. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, Gavin Keelan. Lays down a bunt. Bare hand grab. Fires to first.
No, he's in
and
there.
He beats the throw. He's safe. Runner at first,
Now
nobody
batting.
out. 0 for 1 so far.
Jose Cruz.
On the ground, 2 ball. The flip. There's one. That is a terrific double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Cruz steps in, trying to shake things up. Total dominance on the mound so far. A lot of hittable pitches being taken right now. He's not exactly an ace, so you'd expect the hitters to be a bit more aggressive on mistake pitches. This pitch popped up. Sabalas under it. Gets there. Got it. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Now the third baseman, Jose Cruz. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Scorched left field line. And that one hops the wall. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily. He was all over that one. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. And now another base hit could even this one up. And here's the first baseman, Ernesto Martinez Jr.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
And he delivers. Now a flare off the bat. And that'll do it. And here is Dax Kilby. 1-0, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Morgan steps on the bag. Ball game. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Digging in for the Patriots, Jose Cruz.
Jose Cruz.
Fly out to center field. 2 away now. Cruz up now, trying to pick up his teammate by driving in a run. Big spot here. Base hit. Coming to the plate. Scores with ease. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Tyler Hardman will hit next. Tied up here early in the ball game. balls. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. And they take the lead. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. Line to right for a base hit. And here comes the runner. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down. And that ends the inning. It's not easy throwing out a base runner at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but a fantastic job to come up with it, fire it in quickly, and put a throw right on the money. Great technique all the way around. Nice job, and that ends the inning. Cruz leading off the inning with a lead, looking to be the spark to give him some more breathing room. In the air, along the left field line. And it stays fair. He turns and heads for second. That's a leadoff double. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. He's got some impressive wrist strength to be able to pull a ball on the outer half that hard. Not many hitters can do that. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Hardman.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
0-2, here's the pitch. This one chopped on the ground. 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder, number 1, Jace.
1 out and a runner at second. Chase Avina getting ready to hit. Deep fly left field. Barry Cotto under this one. And makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Braden Shoemake.
2 down and a runner at second base. Coming up to the dish now for Somerset, Braden Shoemake. And ball 4. 2 aboard.
Perfect.
Stepping to the plate
Now
for
batting,
Somerset, Kennedy
right fielder,
Corona.
Kennedy Corona.
Ain't no one better here.
And the 2-2. In the dirt, but kept it close. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. First and second, 2 outs. Kennedy Corona now at the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and flares it. It falls in. Coming around third. Safe. And they lead by 2 now. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. We go to the 8th. Jose Cruz digs in now.
Jose Cruz.
Swing and a high fly to left. Barry Cotto under it. 1 up, 1 down. Cruz digging in. 2 outs, RBI opportunity, looking to come through for his team.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Touch up, drive him in right now.
On the ground. Play made. That ends the inning. And next, the cleanup hitter, Victor Barry Cotto. That one out to right. And that's the ball game. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. this is a game he can feel really good about. Jose Cruz, fresh off a standout. So up next, Jose Cruz. Chance for a big inning here with runners at first and second and nobody out. Defense has to be on their toes. And that's ripped into right and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. That is a double play. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, Gavin Keelan.
Off the plate, ball one.
Cruz will challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. They've only got one challenge remaining. One-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That clips the zone. This to third. One gone.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Reggie.
Bases empty, one away. And now the DH, Reggie Crawford. First pitch, and it just misses. That's a beautifully executed slider breaking in. It had enough movement to stay out of the middle of the plate and still found the zone for the strike. One out and the base is empty. Checks the swing, appeal down to third. Yes, indeed, that's a swing. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, Trevor Cohen. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon. Bash down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. It's ball one.
Ball.
2 outs, bases empty. Right side, Hardman. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. One inning in the books here. The Patriots have the lead, 1-0. Bottom half of the second, and now Logan Porter.
Nope.
That catches the corner. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout, and quickly one away in the second inning. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, Harbor went deep in last night's ball game. Tried to get him chasing on the changeup.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That changeup up in the zone is one he'd like to have back. He knows that's a meaty pitch to hit. Struck out looking. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Parks Harbor disagrees with that called strike. Here's the challenge. Barely a whisker out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. That ABS review is brought to you by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical. Pay them a visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Puts this one in the air down the line. Great effort to haul it in. Out number 2. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Zach Morgan at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Home team down by 1. Bottom half of the 2nd inning. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this one. And here at the plate, Giancarlo Cio. This one ripped but foul to the right. Morgan leads off of first with 2 out. That one misses low. That's off the mark.
Outside.
And it's 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nasty forkball for strike 3. They leave 1 runner on base. We've played 2 frames. It's 1-0. Ground ball left side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd, stepping in, Rainer Arias. Fly ball to right. 1 away. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. And now, Maldonado. And that drops in for a strike. Maldonado, starting in left, hitting in the 9th spot today, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2025. And that's outside. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. That one catches the corner for a strike. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a K. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the 3rd. That low slider is so tough to get on plane with. It starts out looking like a fastball at the knees, and then it dives towards the dirt and leaves you looking like somebody stole your sandwich. To the top of the order we go. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, Gavin Keelan. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the designated
Reggie Crawford will hit next. Struck out swinging the first time. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate. Maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground. That's in there. And the count 1-2. He thought that was a ball, and he'll challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Keelan leads off of first with 2 away. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Next pitch misses. 2-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Buckler of a backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. We move on to inning number 4. Somerset with the lead, 1-0. Welcome back. The Flying Squirrels at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point. We'll do it alone. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. 1 out and the bases are empty. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, Logan Porter. The 0-1. Hit hard for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Kicks and delivers.
Ball, that's out.
Here comes the 1-1. Foul ball there. One-two now. In the air to the right. Gomez drifting towards this one. And now 2 away. Next to hit, Zach Morgan. Reached on an infield single the first time. Swing, high fly down the right field line. Towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. 1 runner left aboard. They're trailing here, 1-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Michael Arias will get to work on holding this lead. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Jose Cruz getting ready to hit. Lon's way, getting back to it out there. Cruz, 22 years old, and he's been on a great run at the plate, hitting better than .325 in his last 10 games. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. And they add on. It's 2-0. You knew right off the bat that ball was headed out of here. What a rocket. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. Cruz up now. A hit here would be a dagger, looking to put him away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. He swings and drives this one to deep left. Hits the top of the wall. The run scores from second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there. Got the job done to put him up by 2. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Next up for the Patriots, Tyler Hardman. 0-1 now. And a base hit. Runner around third. Comes across to score. And now they're up by 3. Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose.
Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. Foul ball there. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. Now a high fly ball to left center. 1 down. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, Trevor Cohen. 1-2 pitch. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And this game is over. Cruz was outstanding at the plate in this ballgame and turned in a solid pitching performance too. And while his work on the mound was all right, the big takeaway is what he was able to do with the bat. He was driving their offense in this one. Excellent game.